Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We are back finally.
Finally.
Got us back. Got us back. Yes, your girl Brandy, Janae, and Word on the Curve, Miss Angela. We are back
Hey.
to do a review for Real Housewives of Potomac at 1 o'clock, like I promised. Okay. So first things first. Your holiday. How was your holiday?
Oh, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I chose to stay connected with my family. I need contact, you know.
Yeah.
So, no, we had a good time. We all went out to my brother's house and stayed out there with the rich and famous people. And I won't say famous, but rich probably, but but high middle class, you know, them folks.
Mm-hmm.
And we had an awesome, funky, good old time making music, enjoying everyone, have different types of Thanksgiving dinners. My my husband prepared like a pretty much original, the same kind of dinners we usually have. But at my brother's house, we had crab legs, we had mussels, all that kind of stuff, asparagus, shrimps, and all that kind of stuff. And then
I like to do that for Christmas. I'm kind of like I have the traditional stuff for Thanksgiving, and then Christmas we'll have whatever. Sometimes pizza, girl. We done had pizza. We done had fried chicken, gumbo, seafood boil. Whatever we feel like.
One year we did. My husband did. So we had like tacos and burritos and all that kind of stuff, nachos. So we did like a taco bar. But yeah, we had a awesome time. And I like the holidays because usually we have a lot of food to eat. And like today, once we get off live, I'm gonna spend time with my uncle, and he has a beautiful mind. So the beautiful mind and my mom's beautiful mind, they collaborate, girl. They be thinking way out the box. These some thinkers that's way out there. But yeah. He's an engineer by trade, she's an accountant. So they think way that way. But well, yeah.
Good. Right.
So, and I pick up some new words.
Exactly. Get something to study on.
Yes. So we're going to have a good old time this evening. So how was yours?
Mine was good. Also, I just got back from celebrating my oldest son getting married.
Yay! Put it on there.
He has a new title now. He is a husband. Yay! And so I knew that Thanksgiving at least would be quiet. And Thanksgiving for me has been a little bit quieter in the last few years. So I cooked food. I did some Cornish hens, dressing, greens, some spaghetti, some corn. I think that was about it. I'm not big on the sweets. Usually, if we have something, we'll buy it, like an apple pie or like a cake. So generally, I don't have any like sweet potato pie, nothing. Even though my oldest likes that, but I knew he wouldn't be coming out, and that was fine. So my two youngest were here. Anthony, he ate what he wanted to, what he could, because he done got so much older. Now he don't eat everything.
Oh, girl.
Right. And then Jordan came, he ate, and we just sat back and watched TV, chilled out. And I'm surprised he sat and watched TV for so long as he did with me, but it was a nice quiet day, and really one I just really cherished. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the older I get. I don't know if it's just some of the dynamics, but I didn't realize how much like I really enjoyed that piece. Like just nobody calling your name. Where's this? Where's that? You know what I mean? Yeah. Say go back to making shorts. Okay. I do need to, huh? So it was good. And now it's back to the regularly scheduled program,
Yes.
Getting on top, doing what got to be done, get back to the program. Because that vacation was nice, honey, and I got to figure out when is the next one. But I got so much coming up, we got to see.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'm glad we are back together now, and we can get caught up on Real Housewives of Potomac
and everything else.
and everything else. Okay, everything in between.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, what are you rating? We're gonna do both episodes, right? 7 and 8. Do I have that?
Girl, I think it's 6, 7, and 8, ain't it?
Okay, well, shoot. I do have 6 too. Okay,
Girl,
yeah.
We was on the trip.
We just gonna scoot on past, okay?
Yes,
but yeah, we gonna get it all caught up.
Yeah, because we want to do the last day of the trip. Was it? Yeah, the last day of the trip, because remember that's when they did the slut night.
Okay, you're right. That's right. You're right.
Yeah, because look, my husband was watching that night, girl.
Oh.
He was like,
watching the Little Housewives there. Huh?
Girl, he was like, this what you be watching? Ooh.
What you be watching? So yeah, watch a little longer and see how you feel.
He caught the part where Ashley was on top of Jassie with that chocolate paint or syrup, whatever it was. You go.
Right, when she painted the D. Okay.
Yes, honey. They licked it off.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's get into it. Let's jump right into it. Like we said, we're gonna do. We are reviewing episodes 6, 7, and 8 because we have been MIA, but we're gonna catch y'all right on up.
Yes.
And I do have some notes for that, so we'll just say that episode 6 picked up at the dinner with Jassie and Kay going back and forth with each other. And what was said about Wendy with Kay being left speechless when Jassie asked what did Kay need from her. She said they agreed to pick it up later because Wendy wasn't with them. She was sick, right?
Yes.
So Kay kind of said, well, I'll feel better if we pick this up when Wendy is here.
That was to Gisele.
That was to Gisele. Well, it was all at the table.
Yeah, because that's when we had those shady shots, girl.
Uh-huh.
What'd you think about the shady shots?
I liked them.
I did too.
Yeah, I liked them. I thought that, Gisele, well, we're going to get to that angel, okay? Because listen, Gisele is turning out to be an angel.
Yes, she is. Yes. Honey, she's handling the girls. She's in charge of the girls.
Always have been. But
girl.
It's really trying to show right now. She always have been in charge of the girls, okay?
And she got even a little nepotism going on. She got a little daughter on there too, girl.
Right. Right, slid her right on.
Yo, yes, honey. She over here playing in the parties and stuff. But yeah.
Slid her right on in.
So
what did you think about the conversation between Kay and Jassie and this whole and maybe I meant to say Gisele. I don't know why I got Jassie's name in there because
it started out with them and I just went like this.
Okay.
I ain't care.
Because I kind of felt like once we get to the yacht, because that's what Gisele is, I'm telling them that they're going on the yacht and having dinner the next day. But once we get on the yacht and everybody's together and they actually do have the conversation with Wendy, I didn't understand where Kay was coming from. It was like, what did you need Wendy there for?
And exactly, because she was saying that, the shot said that Kay was a Gisele hater, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gisele was like, I don't know where this coming from, because I always, kind of uplifted her, celebrated her, even when Greg didn't like her.
That's right. That's what she said. And look, called it. But here's the deal. That's like Funky Dineva said. When somebody spray you with your tea and it's real, like it just is what it is. Where's the lie? Go ahead.
So when she said it, she was trying to figure out because she was really confused. So when they're on the yacht and Kay is talking in cursive to me, Gisele daddy was dying. What the fuck do you think I'm supposed to do? You're that needy of a friend? Why? I don't care about what's going on with you. I got a whole daddy. You had to get plastic surgery. I had to go contact the morgue and bury him.
Not the same. Like you say, not the same.
And she still was like...
Again, I just didn't understand why Wendy had to be there for this conversation because whatever the issue was, it had nothing to do with anything Wendy said. She was able to get right up from the table and move on about her business because why am I here? But I agree. Kay has been reaching all season.
Girl.
Let's just call a spade, honey, because when we get on down to 7, I guess, listen, let's just go on and talk about the girls as a whole and go down the episodes that way, since we there. But yeah, when we get to 7, here she is stumbling over her words to make sure she tells Monique that Stacey is seeing Chris. You know what that reminded me of, girl? When Cynthia had to tell them about Mr. Chocolate. I was like, girl, she couldn't spit it out. She couldn't get it out her mouth, but she wasn't going to leave that without getting it out her mouth.
Especially when it had, that conversation had nothing to do with Kay.
Not at all. Not one bit.
Not at all. So, as far as I'm concerned, Kay this season, she's reaching. She's trying to make fetch out of nothing that's going on. She's coming from Stacey. She's coming for Wendy. But you know what? They don't come for the top dog. They're not coming for Gisele. Not now one of them.
Now, that's the truth.
Not none of them. Even Angel, little broke-winged ass. Girl, give me some music. Give me look.
My broken wing.
Girl, go ahead and sing that song, girl. Girl, you done took me back to my high school days. Come on now. Shit.
That's what she said, Angel out here.
Girl, broke like a chicken wing over there. That thing looking like that.
Girl. Listen, Kay is definitely reaching, honey. And I just think that she is making a fool out of herself, as far as I'm concerned. Because
well, you know what?
Girl?
When you said, remember when we talked about at the beginning when Angel said she was going to be going live? That's why. Because she knows she looked foolish this season.
Foolish.
I mean, because it makes no sense while you're getting into it with everyone. Now, all of a sudden, you got the Chris hotline. And you friends with the big lady, Cookie.
Right. But see, that's what we're going to get to Cookie at the end, too. We're going to get to her because I think thirst trappings and thirst whatever buckets, they all roll together, honey. Because you like, and that's just a real pin in that. That's the deal when people tell you about watch the person who bring the information.
Yes.
The
dog that carry a bone.
Carry a bone.
Yes.
Bring a bone. Or the dog that'll bring a bone will carry a bone.
Yes.
Whichever one, it's all true. Whichever way you want to put it, it's all true. And that's the type of person that we're talking about right there. Because I agree with you. How the hell all of a sudden you end up with the direct connect to this lady Cookie? Unless you just thirsty, for any type of notoriety and anything this person is willing to say. So let's do, before we go too far, where we going after that? Kay is doing the most this season, and I'm giving her an F.
Yes.
It's a fail for me, honey.
An F minus.
F minus. What you say?
F minus, honey.
That's an incomplete.
Yes, an incomplete, girl. Send her ass back.
That is an incomplete, honey. You are incomplete this season. And even though she pulled that scene out of her ass in episode 8 with Greg, and they was talking about communication and support of each other. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't care how many times she throws their relationship today in our face, because I'm not even gonna presume that the man ain't changed at least enough for her to want to do all of this. But I don't care. I ain't never gonna forget how he showed his ass. And that's who I believe.
Yeah.
That's that.
First you can't make a second first impression, so.
That's right. But and here's the deal. It was so natural for him to act that way. That's why I believe that person. I ain't really sure I believe this person that you presented.
You say your true color shining through.
So, good luck, girl, with that. Because I don't know if anybody buying it.
Girl, no.
But she is definitely reaching this season. Now, y'all make sure y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thinking about Miss K and her performance, okay, for this season.
Yes.
We're giving her a fail.
Girl.
2 thumbs
Hey. And even look, her little road dog hated it too. Broken Wing Angel. First of all, she really pissed me off when she cried to Gisele. That was episode 6 or 5, whatever. That made me so mad. I was done with her. Now we're coming all the way through. She's still talking about the damn catfish, and she's putting it on Wendy.
Wendy keep catching strays this season.
Girl, you know, and I ain't.
Just like Kay pulled her into some conversation, I didn't understand why she needed to be there for y'all to have that conversation moment. Same with Angel. This is what I figured out about Miss Angel. Angel is a mean girl. Now, I know I have probably accused Gisele a time or two of having mean girl tendencies, right? I would say her, especially her and Robin together, they really did have this mean girl energy. But let me just say this. I take it all back because Angel is the real mean girl.
They use big words.
All of this energy, number one, when you actually are in the moment. That's first off. But the second thing is, like you said, I didn't like her doing that crying that she did with Gisele, and for what? Right?
And then, only to get back in the confessionals and be a gangster, dang on.
Exactly.
Confessionalist, or even when she's there with her sister, then they get to talking about Wendy. I laugh. Talked about Wendy, then talking about Gisele's neck.
Exactly. Well,
a fan.
Low-hanging fruit. You see, low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, but it's
supposed to be in the blogs.
Yeah,
and
she's
a fan.
What I tell
y'all about when these reality stars stay in the blogs and start performing to the audience. That's where you definitely went wrong. All the way wrong. All the way down.
I'm going to tell you one thing. If
let me say this. What really threw her off the bus for me, Angel, you can't come back. Is what she did to Wendy. Going in there talking about she had the baboon lips and
that's what I'm talking about in the first. Yeah.
Do you know what kind of insult Forrest Whitaker eyes is? Excuse you?
Girl. But look, check this out. So she can only talk big and bad behind the scenes or either with her sister. And then
and let's bring it here. Let's hone this in. And only about Wendy. Because you ain't got that smoke for Nana the girl. Even the girl who I agree with Wendy, like, it came out of her mouth. She specifically told you, I feel catfished. You ain't have to wait for nobody to come and validate what she just said. We all understood what she meant, and you did too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing. This is why we keep falling back into that conversation where Potomac is concerned about the colorism. Because that feels like that's what you're doing. You found Wendy the easier target.
Because Wendy ain't in charge of the girls. That's why.
That's my point.
But I don't think it's a colorism thing.
Well, I feel like she felt like it was okay to attack that girl's looks.
Well,
I didn't think that what she said had any accuracy to it.
It's just shade.
I'm not even taking up for Wendy. That's what I'm saying. Forrest Whitaker eyes. Yeah. Do you know? Like, that's like me telling you your glasses look like
Sally.
What was old boy name from Red Fox character on Harlem Nights? Remember he had them glasses on? But do you know what kind of thick ass glasses you would really have to have? Like, that's a real insult to be like, you got Forrest Whitaker eyes. That's fine. Those are fine words.
Girl. Well, I feel like she's coming for Wendy. I really feel like she's coming for Wendy because after Gisele had brought up the catfish statement, and what honed it in is when Wendy kind of went on that little, the little soliloquy about her being like fake. And I think that stung a little harder. I have to go back and really watch that again, but Wendy kind of laid it out there. And I think that's why she's keep coming for Wendy. And
she think Wendy is the easier target. And not just in that group, but also with the public.
Don't she got a big fan base?
Who, Angel?
Wendy.
No, what I mean more people will seem to side with her if she's going after Wendy as opposed to Gisele. So I mean, like even like you say, Gisele is in charge of the girls. So even in that circle, but also outside of the circle,
yeah,
that's why they going.
I think with the
attack. The only thing they say about Gisele is her clothing. That's the reason why, because everybody agrees.
And you know what? And Gisele don't care.
And she don't.
And they all try to kiss her ass to be her friend. So I figure she thinks that the way to be on the show is to kiss Gisele's ass.
That's right.
That's why her ass cried. Thought she's gonna be her big sister.
I agree. And like I said, and she's the real mean girl because I ain't like that what she did with Wendy. I ain't like it. Throw her ass right on off the whole bus. You can't come back. Now, like I said, I ain't never thought I would ever put nobody down below Miss Claudia Johnson. Is that lady name? What's that lady? Jordan, excuse me.
I like Claudia. I like Claudia.
Sorry to that lady.
How you don't like Claudia? I like Claudia.
Oh my God, Claudia is the thirstiest of them all. Like sitting up and listening to Claudia give any housewife advice on how to be a housewife is so freaking comical to me. And the reason why is because, girl, you barely lasted. And because her season, outside of them seasons, they pulled out their tails. Her season was the worst season. I don't care that they had Roger Bob and all of that. None of that helped that season. Claudia tanked that season. You had one good read with Nene Leakes, and you just think that solidifies you as Housewives 101. Girl, the only advice you can give somebody is how not to lose your job, how not to come on there so aimed at one person that you isolate yourself, not just within the group, but with also the audience. And the more I see her on different things, because like that's one thing, right? You know, to watch them on Housewives is one thing. But the more I see her on different things, I've watched her on couples therapy. I've watched her on the TGIF. Now Carlos then brought her into his deal. You know what I mean? And I'm barely watching her over there because I can't with her. She is so thirsty. It's ridiculous. She will sell her soul to have a good viral moment. And then she just slid all the way down to over on Love and Hip Hop Miami, telling old girl about the baby that man they had on them. Now, I'm not saying she wasn't being a good girlfriend. All I'm saying is, she's thirsty. That's all I'm saying. She is thirsty for some time. She needs some work, honey. And listen, mama is doing what she can to get on it. And I guess I can't be mad at her, but just admit it. Stop acting like you a nice girl and you're not. Like, I don't believe her either. She's like an angel for me. So bringing this thing right on back to Angel, that's why I brought her name up. I would never think that there would have been somebody worse than Claudia, and it's Angel.
Yeah, Angel was not ready for reality TV.
Yeah, and it's Angel. And Angel is the one. Honey,
she's a journalist.
She's like Lydia over there on OC. Lydia was a horrible first season housewife too, and I don't know why they brought her back, but she was horrible.
I don't know.
And so and Angel, I don't want to see no more.
No, I don't.
I don't want to see no more.
Because you can't read the girls down. And I think the thing of it is, she tries to have that, because we find out that she was a journalist. Because on some of those episodes of All For My Man, she's a journalist on there contributing. Mm-hmm. Angel Elliott is her name. Her maiden name, anyways. So, I think...
You said a journalist, and what's it called? You said it's a series?
Yeah, For My Man on... Is it on BET?
Okay, so I wouldn't... Okay, now this is going to sound funny, because I'm not... making a difference out of which one is more prevalent. I'm just saying I wouldn't call her a journalist more so than a writer.
No. She's a journalist in her right. That's what she did. As for that
so
was her career.
Like she wrote to the newspaper about what was coming or whatever.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
she worked with, okay, when she did work with BET, she worked with different other, that was her career, a journalist. Okay. So that's why I thought it was so funny when Gisele was telling Wendy about the smoke that Angel had, and then the word that that Gisele used, she said Angel don't even know what the word means, because she's like, I don't know what the word means. I'm like, oh, that's why she knows big words, because she was a journalist, so she's an orator. Okay, all right, I get it. But I think that she thought she was probably going to come on this show because she probably was a big deal as far as when it came to the WAGs. And, you know, I got the husband, I got the money, this and that. And yes,
it sounded like she wasn't when she disclosed that information, that we would not have known if she had not disclosed it. It sounds like they didn't like her.
It sounds like one didn't like her, but I think she was in charge of the girls on the WAGs.
Okay.
I think she was, because it goes by position. Her husband, that's why she made a big deal to say her honey.
Okay, I can see that. Okay. I can see that.
And all the things she's, you know, when you're popping over here, just like, okay, algorithm. We could be popping on Facebook or whatever, but you might not be popping on YouTube or TikTok, okay? So she was not in the Housewives algorithm, honey, because she can't do the read. She thinks too slow. Maybe she thinks too analytical. She don't come with it. Then she thinks about it 3 days later and then come back.
Well, listen, you want to talk about thinking too analytical, that would be Stacey. Stacey is having the best 2 seasons of her life.
But she's quick with it. She ain't. The other girl delayed reaction.
I would think that a part of your wit would be to be able to be quick with it, even if it went over somebody's head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would think that this is not me saying, thank you so much. This is not me saying that she's not smart and all of the things, but this is not your space.
It's not. It's not. It's not her space when she cried. It wasn't her space. Prove it wasn't her space when she cried to Gisele.
For sure. I knew that she probably was feeling overwhelmed, but like I said, what took it further was you having that conversation with your sister and saying the things you said about Wendy. What it let me know is everything that lady said about you was true, and that's the reason why you were so upset about it. Yeah. 14 years later, or however long it was.
And to get mad at Jassie about it.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Jassie being so flexible?
Well, listen, like she said, maybe that's why she got her husband. I don't know.
Girl, I said I can't do my arms like
No, I know I can't. I feel it's called being double jointed. Yes. Right? I feel like I've met people, you know, when I was younger that would do stuff like that. But listen, like say, well, hold on, honey. That was a bit much. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready either.
I wasn't ready.
So on that same scene, was it that night? When does Jassie get mad at Tia for saying Mr. Sunshine?
I believe it was that night when they went to dinner.
I thought Jassie was doing too much.
She definitely was.
So she trying to get that for.
Definitely was. I feel like I agree with Gisele when Gisele, or let me see, let me go, because I feel like I got this in my notes somewhere. Okay, yeah, Jassie gets defensive and points her fork at Tia. Yeah. Then proceeds to be very upset about Tia talking about Mr. Sunshine fancies her. Kay states that there was no competition between Darius and Mr. Sunshine, but I think Gisele is the one in her confessional. Thank you so much that brought up that because they had these questionable moments in their relationship. You got these 2 kids that you say were before you. And even if they were, they're so young. See, like this is what they're so young that if he moved like that with these kids, what made that attractive to you? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But neither here nor there. Here's the deal. That's why you're worried about all of that, because you got those little questionable things, you know, that have taken place, and you're trying to give get your ass married. You know, that's really the only thing. So you took it out on her when it really meant nothing. But when they put them side by side pictures up, okay? Because at first I did kind of agree with Kate when she said, like, Mr. Sunshine is no, competition for Darius. When they put them side by side up, I said,
they're like his daddy. That's him in 20 years. Shit. What you telling me? I said, shit, they look alike. They look alike. That look like his daddy. I said, shit.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but
yeah. It is what it is.
A little competition.
I just thought, oh girl, please. Cause
maybe she has a type.
What she said? He had 2 dreads and what?
And 1 tooth.
I said, that's old boy Future.
That's horrible. But yeah, Jassie was doing the most.
Yes. Okay, so we got Jassie. We already done said about Gisele. Gisele is in charge of the girls. Tia, how are you feeling about her?
Well, let's talk about the girls. The girls went to Jassie's wedding, so she did get that out the way. She is married, honey. She got on down the aisle. He upgraded her ring. Everything we saw was beautiful. Hey, Abraham. And so, Stacey, Wendy, and Ashley went. So here's the deal. Do we think that Stacey only went to the wedding because the other girls was going and she found out that it was filmed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Just like Gisele said. Yes.
I mean, listen, I don't know. I just leave Stacey up in the air. And like I said, she's having the best 2 seasons. And listen, and go girl. That's all I got for her. Keep going with these lies, these ambiguous. Because that's what, and also.
They ain't ambiguous. They lies. They lies.
Do we think she lying or is she being ambiguous?
She's lying.
She lying?
Yeah, she all the way lying. It's quirky. It's funny. Even though she's lying, they catch her in a lie. She's still going on with the shit. She's standing 10 toes down in it, and I'm like, it's funny as hell because she's gathering them up. They're like a gas. They don't know what to do.
Listen, she for sure is gathering the girls, honey.
Yeah.
They are not able to shame her about not one doggone thing. Even when it came down to Kay stumbling over her words so she could let Monique know that that Stacey was somehow is dating Chris Samuels, and Monique had to say like, I don't care. That fell so flat. But even with that, it's like you just can't nothing stick to her. She like what was they calling the man?
Teflon Trump.
Yeah, that one. Teflon.
Not Stacey. I said Stacey from the D, honey. I point my finger.
Okay. Which Cookie thirsty. So what do we think about do we think there's anything there with Stacey and Chris Samuels? Like are the girls just picking?
I think they're picking for what? Stacey don't owe anybody nothing. So if she laid up with him or not, her and Monique are weren't friends, but she didn't even know Monique. So who gives a care?
That's right.
Other than the fact that he was a spouse of somebody who was previously on the show, that they brought her back. What did they bring her back for this season?
I think just to see, I don't know if she would come back or test well with her being divorced, and I don't know, but I feel like maybe it is a different. So what do we think about Monique's return? Is there a different aura that's coming with her?
She seemed very earthy.
I feel like she always was that way.
I guess I didn't notice it, but God.
But she came on with, that's how her and Ashley really did like bond, because she was doing the essential oils and stuff.
Girl, I'm talking about all them animals up in her house. I thought I was in a damn zoo.
Yeah, they had the huge fish tank. They had before she got the bird. I feel like she always had that presence. Now, as far as like you said, going more and deeper into it, for sure. Like I think that happened when she locked her hair, like all the kids' hair is locked. I think they went to Africa because I follow her on IG. And when I say that, like the kid, they stayed at this place where it was like right on a safari. It seemed like the animals was all around. So she is very much in that space. I don't know if it's Mother Earth or I am one with the earth.
It's one of them.
Yeah. But she does that a lot. I just feel like she feels lighter. And considering
300 pounds lighter.
We saw Monique, especially with that whole altercation between her and Candace, like it doesn't feel like that's the same one coming back. I don't know. She don't seem like the nut if you buck. Well,
nobody nucked yet.
Well, so that's true, honey. You're not lying about
that. So I don't know if those buttons are pushed, what she would do, but you know, because we only could take so much anyways. But the whole thing, the Stacey and Monique Chris thing, there's nothing flat. There. Right. It is all the way flat. So I think Ashley, you need to find something else to talk about. Kay too.
Yeah, I agree. Did we like the names Ashley gave the girls at the Pride parade?
Okay, for what I can remember, they was okay.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny and cute.
I what I did really like. Remember in the confessionals back over to the previous episode when they all had to come in their little slut outfits, so like they were like the 1-800 call girl or whatever.
Yeah,
I like that. That was too cute to me.
That was cute. I think both ideas were really cute. And I like
them
that way.
The Shady Shots too. I like that.
The Shady Shots also, yeah. Because the things are supposed to be like fun, you know, not just and maybe with a little, because the funniest things have a tinge of truth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So. I enjoyed that. That's the part about Housewives. I say I always enjoy when they doing fun stuff and getting along with each other.
Yeah.
So that was, and like I say, I think Ashley did good with her names. Yeah. Maybe, and look, what was Gisele was Miss Jizz or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit much.
Yeah, I thought all of them was pretty good though. I enjoyed it.
I love how Ashley is erasing her history with Michael. Did y'all notice that? Did anybody pick up on it? She basically reintroduced herself to us. As just Ashley with these two kids who used to date girls and her girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, she really did just reintroduce herself to us. I wonder if anybody else caught that. I caught it, girl.
So that's in her coming out story, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know when she was on screen. God dang it.
Your man was sleeping with other people. So that's what I said. But that's why I'm saying, because she didn't say that this was prior to my marriage. Like, she did not mention the fact that she has this marriage that's in between this whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
That she's committed to, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why I said she reintroduced herself to us and basically just went past that part. Like, just forget about that. Forget that ever happened.
Well, you know what? If she really want to do something for me, seems like I've never seen her on the show with a girl.
Well, it looked like we on our way there because I just saw Portia Williams post her Thanksgiving photos, and so
I'm talking about
made it official with her woman or partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I said, "Oh, okay." So she might beat them to the punch, but I guess you're right. I guess in the realm of Housewives, what else is left, right? Girl. Somebody got to do it.
I mean, but so you know,
even though they had Jenna on New York Housewives, Jenna had a female partner, but her partner didn't really want to film. So you saw her, but that was it. Kind of like how we're looking at Timu.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like that type of energy.
What do you think about that?
Like I guess in the realm of Housewives, ain't nothing left before one of the housewives to come on with their partner.
Yeah, but I mean,
come out with their partner.
Ashley, how many years have she done this in a row? She did the Pride thing.
I feel like this might be about the third or fourth.
I ain't seen her with no woman on the show. She always going with a man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, so is you still queer, or are you only queer when it comes to the show, and you come to a storyline?
I mean, listen, I already accused Ashley of culture appropriation.
Mhm.
So why wouldn't it be that also?
Yeah. So that's what it is.
I've already made it clear that I think she is black when it suits her.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah. So, yeah, it could be the same thing about being a part of the community.
Yeah, because you know, most people who are, I mean, she's dated around. Now she's dating this little young dude, but we ain't seen you date no girl. But you continuously saying about pride or whatever, but we ain't seen. So when last time you had a girlfriend?
We're trying to understand, and that's what I said. She reintroduced herself to us. Like you just. Because where did that fall? And not that it doesn't make sense that you would be supportive. It's just, now you kind of presenting us with this whole other ideology of how you got there.
Yeah.
Because the way we understood you to get there, not that you had not been with female or girls, that was something you did with your husband.
Exactly. The 3 ways.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So, yeah. So, like I say, why would she be using it when it suits her? She doing anything like that. So yeah.
And then one thing
I told y'all, I am tired of Ashley.
And one thing I didn't like, so when they were at the Pride thing, and Stacey was complimenting Ashley, and Ashley was acting like she was so,
taking her back.
Yeah, and like didn't want her talking to her, and like it was. I'm like, bitch, you just licked on damn Jassie. What the hell?
They just pick on Stacey.
I'm like, because what is she doing that's cringy to you?
Nothing, not a damn thing.
Because what you did, if I would have been Jassie, I would have smacked the shit out of. Excuse me. No, we about to play them games.
I think, and I'm not even gonna say that it was not appropriate in this setting. I do think at the bachelorette party that was probably more. The setting was appropriate if you was gonna do it. Now, could I imagine? I don't think I have a friend or know a friend who gonna put some chocolate on my body, my chest, my arm, my hand. I don't think they putting it nowhere and licking it off.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So then but I do like this shade though.
Yeah.
So when Angel got upset. It just messed up the whole damn party. Here goes Gisele says she could have just been quiet, not said nothing. We would have Ashley and Wendy over in the corner kissing. I said, oh.
Well, and again, you gave information nobody knew, that nobody would have known. And again, now fast forward all the way to this episode, everything you said that girl said about you was motherfucking true. Because you just showed your hand. And you showed what, like, all that really was said, what I took from that story outside of you was hiding money from your husband, which I think, or boyfriend or fiance at the time. And listen, the way you worded it might sound one thing, but I believe, you probably was stashing something. Because I'm sure that somebody told you to do that.
I would.
Anyway.
I would. Shoot.
Well, that's what I mean. And the other thing, the most important thing I took from it, even when she said it, was that you wasn't who you say you were, that you were mean behind people's back. And that's the deal. You just showed your hand, girl. You just showed that you are exactly what that girl said you were.
Exactly.
Which, and I said that I believe in our last review about her. I said, clearly you a person who say one thing, like you say whatever needs to be said in the setting of that conversation. It's not that you're not saying, I would say maybe you don't not saying what you mean, but you kind of playing for the conversation and what's happening, which go back to her attacking and pulling in Wendy.
Yeah.
To something Wendy ain't even did. Or not that she ain't do it, but it's odd that they keep showing the clip and they don't show Wendy saying nothing about catfishing.
Because she didn't say it. Gisele said, I said that.
Yeah, it's Gisele. But you like, oh no, that ain't it. I'm talking about her. How she gonna laugh at it? Girl, bye.
Everybody laugh.
Girl, bye. How you mad at me for laughing? And whatever I'm laughing at, it came out this girl mouth.
But you know, some people do that. They do. Get mad at you for laughing, want to fight you, and the other person sitting over there.
Yes, but it's like, girl, bye.
Yes.
You reaching,
she really
and you
is.
Look crazy.
She really does.
You look crazy.
She does. She really does. And what I do want to say, kudos to Wendy for showing up at BravoCon.
Yeah, let's give it up. Let's give her a hand clap. I agree with you about that, with Wendy. You know, listen, she is handling this with a lot of grace. Now, maybe some of the stuff going on in the episode ain't aging well, right? Because I can't remember what Eddie said. That I thought to myself, like,
Girl, that whole damn renovation.
A double date, and he was saying something like, "Look at us now," and I.
Girl, the renovation and all. I'm like, is they using that fraud money?
The renovation. That was another one. I'm thinking, is that what they got that money for? Is that the insurance money?
Girl.
Like, they're renovating the whole house with?
Girl, honey, every damn room. And they just adding it up. Girl, I said, oh, okay, Miss Wendy.
That scene didn't age well.
Yeah,
okay,
but you know what? I want to congratulate her for showing up to BravoCon.
I agree. Kudos to Wendy.
And standing in it.
Cowering and like kind of staying out the light. Just going ahead and taking everything in stride. I don't know what that means.
She need the money, girl. She need the money.
Well, okay, that's what it means. Because she's going to have some restitution.
Exactly. Girl, shoot. She coming to let us know that she is coming to the reunion. So I say, kudos to Wendy.
Well, yeah, kudos.
I like that.
Give it up one more time. Like she handling it with grace. Now, what about Mia? So, look. We gonna pull her in, honey. What about that damn Mia child?
Girl.
She ain't gonna let Wendy get nothing. Baby, you coming for Wendy's heels, ain't you?
Girl, but no, just when the stuff came out about Wendy, Mia online, having to be on social media laughing about it. Bitch, you just stole some damn used ass furniture out of the dang on condo. Are you kidding me?
That's exactly what she did.
It did. No, that's for real.
Allegedly.
And you get caught at the airport. Girl, they act like she stayed in jail a little longer than she's supposed to.
That's what I said. I was like, look, I know something came up on her IG, but that don't mean she was out to post it. Because they did make it seem like she was waiting on some bail, honey. Like she didn't have
And it's only, because usually you pay 10%. It was only $25,000. So she's supposed to pay $2,500. Or was she?
Don't get me to start lying about how you go buy somebody out because I have no idea.
So I think it was.
Thank God that is not in the and not that. Listen, not that I don't know nobody who been locked up before because I do. But what I'm saying is, I ain't never had to go buy them out. So I ain't
never did it, but I know how it goes.
To be 10%. But don't get me to figuring out what those figures are. I figure you just go to the bondsman and without a guess, whatever. I don't even know.
But you gotta have the 10%, and the way they look like, didn't nobody buying her out yet.
That's what it sound like.
Girl, I'm like, you ain't got $250.
That's what it sound like. Maybe it was $2,500.
Girl, but you on the plane.
If it was $25,000, it would have been $2,500.
Yeah, but my thing is too, you should have stayed your black ass on that reunion stage last year, knowing that you was this damn broke.
Well, actually, see, Mia is delusional. That was a problem with her last season. She was delusional about what was going on. So I think that includes her finances. They did not have access to that money. That's why we saw them move into the condo. Then she moved in the condo with Ink. She ended up breaking up with Ink, which that might have been where that all came from. Because now you got to go. He might have let her stay in there for a little bit, and now you flying all over with Bobby Valentino. You got to go.
Slow down.
My man paying rent for you to be somewhere, and you floating all around with some other man. Yeah, get him to do it.
Girl, Bobby Valentino ain't doing it, honey. Her ass got locked up.
Well, because I feel like they broke up too.
But why would you move in the middle of the night and take the damn rented ass furniture?
Because she knew she had to get up out of there.
But why you taking their furniture? That makes no sense.
Now listen, I ain't got the answers to everything. She is delusional. She probably forgot that wasn't even hers.
Because I'm like, what? Because
she forgot.
I'm older.
She forgot she didn't move that shit in there.
I didn't realize they still do that, have furnished places. Because, a long time ago, you could get a furnished apartment, but god dang, you don't know who done laid up and did whatever else.
Well, it's funny you say that because I think it's just about maybe money-wise and what it is you are looking at. Because where my experience, and I've been, living in an apartment for a long time. Well, I never had no house. Not that I owned. I may have rented a house once or twice. But anyway, so my understanding in the realm of which I look for apartments, to have a furnished apartment means the appliances, not that it's actual furniture.
Yeah, she took furniture.
Unfurnished, huh?
She had furniture.
I'm saying in the way, like, the type of apartments I'm looking for, they like to have it, if it's worded as a furnished apartment, it doesn't mean actual furniture. It just means the appliances. So like a refrigerator, a stove, maybe the washer and dryer type of deal. If it says unfurnished, you have to have your own refrigerator, your own stove. Now, like I said, that's just in the budget in which I look at apartments. Now, I do believe that when you get into a different scale of what you're looking for, like, yeah, I believe that there's some star, or I use that lightly when we're talking about Mia, but somebody who is looking at a higher scale, that you're able to get something furnished.
Like an Airbnb.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, she was saying
and I think that I feel like I remember this on like $1 Million Listing. Sometimes there would be somebody looking at something, and then they say,
"Oh yes, and they bought the whole."
And then it ups the price a little bit if the person is willing to, sell whatever the furnishings are.
Yeah, yes.
But like I said, look, now it could have been worded as a furnished apartment, but I just want to be clear: furnished apartment does not always mean it's coming decked out with its own furniture.
Oh no. I'm just saying, back in my day when they did have furnished apartments, it was furniture. And your ass be in there on shit that looked like from the 70s. And I'm like, why? First of all, I wouldn't want to get a larceny charge for some used ass furniture.
Right, that's the truth.
I'm like, just like you in there, somebody was there before you. It just, I feel like that's like hotel furniture. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Essentially, it is. It means something. Like, that's what I mean. They were purchasing that home, so they didn't give a damn what you was going to do with it. It was yours at that point.
Yes.
But when you're renting and it comes, furnished, you're renting the furniture, as well as part of renting the apartment. Like you said, like an Airbnb. So the only thing I can think of is the girl is delusional and she forgot that shit didn't belong to her.
Because she got to crying when they were handcuffing her. And she said, well,
what did I do, girl?
I got the key to the store. I'm so tired of it. I'm like, bitch, why did you get people back their furniture? Even if it was on accident, the movers moved it and not knowing it wasn't yours.
I don't know. What exactly would they have moved not knowing that it wasn't hers?
Yeah, maybe she was already gone. I don't know. We already talked about delusion, so,
Right.
I don't know. I can't understand it. This was a scheme set up by Todd.
Okay.
So I don't know. But yeah, that whole Real Housewives of Potomac to the prison
pipeline, honey, is getting real steep.
It is.
At this point, it's Gisele
and Ashley next. So yeah, that's funny. But yeah,
They get more mud shots than Love and Mary Huntsville over there, child.
So what do you think? What do you think Mia's gonna do?
I mean, she gonna do whatever she got to.
She better go down to Zeus. She better go to Zeus. I heard they pay real good. Zeus do.
Well,
she better go to Zeus.
You know what? She's shopping around, I'm sure.
She better get in contact with Lemmy, and maybe she can get her ass on baddies.
Yeah, she's shopping. But listen, I won't be watching her.
They don't need us to watch it. They making money over there, though.
They are, though. They are. But I won't be watching her.
Girl.
I'll tell you that.
Or either she better start her OnlyFans. She got to get up out of this bind.
I'm thinking about starting my own OnlyFans. They still taking pictures of feet.
Yeah. Let me show you my bunion. How much? Yeah. So, oh yeah. So that's it with Mia. So back to episode 7.
Mm-hmm. So what else was happening? Stacey is talking to Wendy about the launch of
Shayo
cannabis line. What's it called?
Shayo.
What?
I know it's called Shayo, but it's Herba.
Shayo. Oh look. Yoruba is the tribe name. Okay. So Shayo. Okay. She say it's part of her Nigerian heritage. That she just found out about. She's so shocked to find that out. Girl, we do a DNA. And so now she wants to name her next business after. It also means joy, which is
a synonym for happy.
Same as, but pretty close to happy.
Happy? Yeah, right? Synonym, yeah. Come on, girl.
What we thinking?
Gisele was right.
Gisele called it.
Yes. So, the whole thing, it is so funny because Wendy says she's trying to steal her aesthetic. They come in kind of with the same colors on, rather. And Stacey nipples was pointing. I'm like, girl, why ain't you had that covered up? They got them little nipple pedal things.
Covers,
that's that D coming out, girl. It's Detroit. Because I bet you Stacey ratchet in real life. I bet you she is. She over here cosplaying a white lady from QVC.
No, not cosplaying, girl. Shut up.
She really from 8 Mile and West Grand.
Lord.
Yes, I know your type, girl.
What you say? Get her a pickle, right?
Yeah, yes, a hot pickle at the jar, girl. Yes. I see you, Stacey. I like Stacey.
I just said, listen, Stacey, I am here for the ride, Stacey. That's what I'm saying. Honey, you are having the best 2 seasons any housewife. I mean, outside of the absolute originals who kick the seasons off, right? You know what I'm saying? As far as somebody who's come in after an established housewife franchise and has been able to run circles around these hoes the way you are, girl. Let's give Stacey a hand clap. Okay, clap it up. Stacey doing her thing. Now, lies and all, she got these girls going in circles.
She said, and still I rise.
And still she rises, okay?
Stacey,
going in circles.
Girl.
Everybody but Gisele.
Stacey got it going on. And the thing about it is, Stacey is really the flip side of Mia.
That's true. I agree.
Mia should have stayed her ass on there. She shouldn't have walked off that damn stage.
Mia went too far with them kids and all the stuff that she was doing going on. Not having Gordon and everything. Mia did the right thing.
No, she didn't because she broke.
Okay, let me take it back. She didn't do the right thing by walking off the reunion stage, but that was a no return. Her not coming back another season is absolutely what needed to happen. That's what I'm going to say. She should have stayed for the reunion, but she did not need to come back for another season.
No, she didn't.
It's falling apart.
Yeah, it's falling apart, but I wouldn't have left knowing that my finances look like that. They would have to fire me.
Yeah, I was going to be on it. Still have some mental type of state. See, that's where we go with all money and good money.
Girl, you see what she doing? She in jail now.
That was actually the state in which she found herself in. You exploiting Gordon for his diagnosis, your kids, like you're exploiting the situation with these kids. You got it all going on TV. So people are having an opinion about a very personal thing. You know, like nobody wants their motherhood attacked by anybody, you know, especially other moms. You know, like you expect somebody to have some different understanding for you. But the way she was moving, it was hard to, girl, like, do you care about your kids? Because I can tell.
No. And that's why she went to jail. She went to jail.
So again, her not coming back for another season is absolutely what needed to happen. Now, all of this other stuff, you know, I hope she get it together.
I don't know.
But I don't think that maybe she should do something like Traitors or something. Something that doesn't require.
She's not a good liar.
Like the personal aspect of her life.
Yeah.
But something in which she can come and do, you know, what that thing is, and then get out, you know.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the season of Traitors too. Y'all know we're gonna be I'm gonna review it. You should start watching it so we can review it together.
Yeah, but she need to go and get her OnlyFans account. Go ahead,
well,
girl.
She might already have one. You never know.
Well, shit, she ain't making no money.
Well, you know, they might not be paying for it no more. Maybe.
Girl. Because, you know, that currency gets low when you get older. So, so you know, that's what happens with us older women. So, I don't know. But, Mia, good luck to you, honey.
Yes, good luck to Mia, and big ups to Stacey. Stacey, you having a great season. Let's get to Cookie. Like, did we talk? Oh, we saw Gisele before we move on. We did talk about Gisele being in charge of the girls, but she did have another court date about her the will with her dad. Yeah. You know what I have to say about that? She already said that she doesn't have a relationship with the new wife. I don't know how long this wife had been around because she didn't disclose that. But overall, all I have to say about, I just wish people would do the right fucking thing. Even if there was a will, like let's just say he did somehow had the capacity to re-sign a will that left everything to his wife. How dare you not pass something on to them? Yeah. You know, just even in your own right. You know what I mean? How dare you not in some way, if you was able to, because I don't know if that, well, again, they don't have any relationship. So I don't know if there was an avenue for her to make Gisele understand that she would do right by her. Because maybe there's a world in which maybe both of them should have something left from, you know, her dad.
How many kids? Wait a minute. Gisele not the only child. She got a brother and a sister.
Does she? I don't think, I feel like I wasn't in that way privy to.
Yeah, so I'm like.
And because when you say that, I'm wondering if the brother and the sister is that lady's, is it that other person's children, or is it children of her mom? Because I thought she was her mom's only child.
Well, I know she got siblings. Let me. Okay, look. Let me Google over here.
Let me see if I can.
Because that's what I was trying to understand. I know she got siblings, so she thinks that she's supposed to get everything. You know, her kids. What about her siblings' children?
Okay, it says she has two siblings, an older brother and sister. Now let me see.
Because weren't their parents married a long time?
I can't get into the specifics. Because I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say, like, I really, like, even without understanding what is taking place outside of the obvious, she feels like the will was changed while he was in duress, basically. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, I wish people just did the right thing. I wish there was a way that maybe she didn't feel like she had to completely contest a will because his wife was willing to make sure all the kids felt whole in some type of way. Who are they? who are their parents. That's what I'm gonna say.
What in the heck just happened? I froze up on hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Janae. Brandy. 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 Something happened over here on TikTok. We're frozen. Unmute yourself for me. Hello? I can't hear you.
What's the matter?
Girl, the TikTok that froze up over here.
Oh, okay. It came back on. Let me see if I'm going to send you another invite.
Do I need to get up out of here?
Get out of where?
Girl, my screen is froze.
Oh, maybe you do have to refresh or something.
I don't know what
it feel like, you know what it might have did? It might have gave you the little puzzle.
Let's talk about.
Oh, who? I already did the puzzle.
Oh, okay.
That's been a couple of minutes ago. Let me do it again.
But it do say that they by her mom and him, the dad.
Oh, okay.
So I guess you're right. I was like, I thought I heard that lady say she only had one. But that was so long ago. That's why I say I can't even really remember. And so maybe Gisele, I don't know, like maybe she feel like
Here we go.
Mute yourself on YouTube.
Maybe she feels like it's her fight for them.
Okay.
You know, like I say, it still does sound like this other wife has come in and is like not wanting to do anything with them, and like I say, it just feels like that is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know, I don't know what the outcome of that ended up being, because I'm sure it's over now, but I don't know if we're gonna see it on the show. I just hope there is some sort of resolve that they're able to have with that.
Exactly. So
yeah. Now who's next? Who's that? So let's go ahead. I feel like Tia. Well, what are we thinking about Tia this season? We get to see her talk with her family, and we find out about the party that went awry that while she was in Nivea, wherever they was at. Sienna had the party and had to call the police because somebody gave the address out, and everybody came to the party. Everybody and their mama.
mm-hmm.
What are we thinking about Tia?
I like Tia. I'm having issues with my TikTok, so I'm gonna log off of there so you can unmute yourself over here. Okay.
Okay, here we go. So what are we thinking about Miss Tia?
I think Tia is comic relief.
Oh shit, wait a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Okay. Tia is comic. I'm getting feedback.
You might have to.
I'm not on there no more. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think Tia is comic relief. She's funny. Mm-hmm. I think she's a good housewife. I like her. You know, I think she was a good choice, way better than Angel. And her kids are funny.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Mm-hmm. I still feel like I'm out on the fence with her just a little bit, but I agree. I like her better than Angel.
Yes, way better.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Mm-hmm. And then, you know, Tia had to get a little about it with Stacey a little bit.
You know, I keep feeling, and this is not even to take up for Stacey. I do feel like these girls are reaching with her because why, Tia? I didn't understand it.
Well, I guess because the lie. And Tia got her ass up early in the morning to go meet with her at the swim practice. So I think she said she had to get up and leave at 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
That's what she said.
And she goes over there to meet Timu. And Timu and Stacey. Timu don't want to be around them Negroes.
That's what it is.
That's all it is. He ain't trying, he ain't up for the shit. He ain't trying for them all to get in their business. Plus, he's different culturally. He's not from the United States. So he's I don't want nothing to do with it. So yeah, and Tia, I guess, culturally she may be a little different too.
Mm-hmm.
So that may be the reason why she got triggered when Stacey lied on her. And then Stacey goes stand 10 toes down on it, go get mad at her on the phone. So I don't appreciate you trying to come in between me and Wendy.
That's what she said, honey. She called her right on out.
Oh my God, girl.
Called her right on out.
She is too funny. I really enjoy. I said I was calling Gisele and Wendy the new dynamic duo, but Gisele, Wendy, and Stacey is the holy trio.
I can see that. Yeah, they running the show right now.
I don't know what Karen could have been doing this season.
Well, we didn't need her. That's the deal. So it's going to be interesting to see how she gets back into the group.
Yeah, because
the season is going on without a hitch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Angel and her antics be damn. Kate the same. Mm-hmm. Maybe she gonna play with them.
I don't think she can play with Stacey.
Yeah, because they here for all of it.
I don't think the grind down can play with the liar. Girl, the Corky liar. She can't play with her. Mm-hmm. Nothing gonna stick. She's Teflon Stacey.
Yeah.
So what we think about the what is that? The event that Robin didn't come to. The Shady podcast. What is it called?
Reasonably Shady. They were doing 10 million streams.
Yes, and let Gisele was pissed off about it because she could have just said Robin had something else to do or sick. She said she's feeling away about being let go.
I mean, Gisele tell the truth. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Gisele is turning now. I know I've always accused her of being mean girl adjacent. But this is just her calling Robin out also. Mm-hmm. I don't know why she is salty for the way she left. You didn't bring anything.
Because Sharice be there. Sharice
right.
Sharice was a part of the scene. She said,
yeah.
Chris, I'm filming. But I got a question to ask. Do you think Stacey went back and told Chris what Monique said?
I think it's very possible.
I'm like, well, what?
Very possible. I don't know. I mean, look, Stacey's playing a game.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's possible. Now, Chris calling. See, here's the thing that I think I find more interesting than anything is Chris calling Cookie at the same time that she always talking to somebody, from the cast.
Yeah.
That's probably the thing I find more odd. And that's what I mean, bringing us to Cookie, thirsty tail.
But why Portia looking like this one picture looking like Drew? I thought it was Drew.
Because they wearing the same hair.
They got the same makeup artist too, right?
Probably.
A stylist. Is she in this picture of her and the girl with her eye, the way she's making like a kissy face? I almost thought it was Drew. Wow. So she's going official. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I almost think she do anything to stay relevant.
Well, I know I like Portia, but I'm gonna give Portia just a small benefit of the doubt, just to say, I think that people, I feel like we said this already. When people are like hopeless romantics, those are the people you see just doing, jumping and running, doing almost anything. You know, I think Portia really is somebody who is getting more comfortable with just being whatever it is.
Okay. You know, I guess because she got on a little soapbox at one time about these types of relationship, and all for her to come full circle and be in one.
I agree.
So I don't know.
I mean, like, it is full circle, but you know what I thought when I saw her on her Instagram? Here's who I'm wondering if who's gonna pop out next, if it's gonna be Candy.
Well,
That's what would be interesting to me.
I would. Well, I wouldn't. She always says she does anyway, so I wouldn't.
But I feel like how we were saying with Ashley. I feel like not that I know that there is a difference between sharing that space with your husband, right, and dealing with a female partner in a threesome.
But I think she, long before she got married, she had said she dipped in the lady pond, so that was probably shared.
But I don't think that I'm still trying to say, is it that meant she had an actual relationship with a female?
I don't think. Well, probably not.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like using the term "dipping in the lady pond" just really, if it says that you may have had some sort of experience with a lady, but it doesn't equate to having a full relationship. I think Niecy Nash would be the best example for me in that sense, because like all of a sudden she's getting married to a female, and we all kind of looking like, well, where did this come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get, and not for me to say what is and what ain't. You know what I mean? If you say that's what it is, then that's what it is, But that's why I say I would find it more interesting if we find Candy in that position. And simply because there is some innuendo that there possibly had been a relationship for her. She's not confirmed anything outside of an experience.
I said somebody when I watched that live back when it went live, when Todd went live, because I watched it that day, and the first thing that struck me, I said, "Well, fuck, who girlfriend is it?" And then with the
blogger, the Fatima thing, and I'm gonna let you finish real quick. But as soon as I saw them vacation pictures with the girl over there, I remember having the thought in my head, like, well, what's going on here? Because let me go grab my robe really quick.
Yes, because she went on several vacations with them. They went to China, but the China trip also included Ronnie DeVoe's wife, was Shamari. She was there. I think Ronnie DeVoe was there. There was several people who went. The one trip that they did where they did the boat pictures, they were actually in Africa, where they went to Fatum's actual country. Now, in the beginning of that boat trip, you actually see when they do the photo shoot, there's a guy on there. But I said, well, was he a photographer? Because he was on the boat in white. So, but then when Todd, Candy, and Fatum, they're all kind of like dancing, I said, either he got somebody he don't want to be seen, or Fatum, because I'm just sitting here looking like, what is this, a threesome? I don't know. So anyways, when they did the live, which was sometime in July, right before they got separated, because they got separated middle of July. And the thing about it was on that live, because Todd comes on first, and then Fatum's in the back doing this kind of stuff. And I'm like, what is she doing? And then that's why people are in the comments like, where is Candy? They want to know where is Candy. And that's when Candy's like, I'm right here. If you go ahead and watch the live, because I watched it and I kind of felt a little uneasy because I don't remember what was said or whatever, but it seemed like Todd said something that kind of got on Candy's nerves. They were at Fatum's house. So Fatum did not live with them. They were at her house. Because Fatum had to go over where the kids were because they was all in the water. But they were barbecuing. I'm like, me and my friends, Fatum ain't got no man. Me and my friends don't hang out. Me and my husband at my friend's house. We just don't do that. I'm not saying it's wrong, but we just don't do that. And the way I saw it as Todd with his two women. That's what it looked like to me when I was watching it. And I was just like, oh. Oh, because I'm almost like a Candy stan. So I kind of follow them a lot. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. This is what's going on. Now, I will say, these last couple of trips that she took, because she went to Dubai and she went to Las Vegas, Fatum was not there. And she was there with her friends. And I was like, oh, is there falling out with them? Is it something about you? That's what I was wondering. Fatum was a pretty girl. They said she used to be one of Akon's wives.
Okay, one of them, huh? Okay.
Yeah, because he had several wives at the same time, from, they're from Africa, whatever country they're from. So I don't know. So that's what I'm just gathering.
Well, like I said, I know when I saw that first picture I want to say maybe I don't remember where they were. It felt like I don't remember where they were. But I remember thinking to myself, like, oh, what's happening here? And I agree, it just looked ambiguous.
Yeah, it really did.
Two of them was on one. She was. It was, and like you said, it looked like it was some sort of photo shoot going on or something.
Yeah,
but I thought, what's going on here? It didn't seem as innocent as maybe it wanted to be presented.
Yes, because even when they did the flying dress shoot, Candy has a video on her thing, and her and Fatum was like kind of walking hand in hand, like nothing about it seemed sexual, like a friendship or whatever. But when you put all of these little things in, you're like, oh, okay.
Well, also here's what's interesting too. When did they formulate that particular friendship? Because when Fatum had her cameo on the show, she was protecting Sheree.
Well, all I know is one time,
and it did not appear that her and Candy had this close relationship, not during that season.
Candy didn't speak on it with Fatum. Because Fatum got one of those babies that got like a water head or something. What do they call it? You know what I'm talking about. But whatever. I ain't politically correct. But she was on there educating us about it, on the speak on it. And she goes, this is my friend Fatum. Now, even when she was doing her Amazon lines, Fatum would be on there helping her with the things. I've not seen her on there. So I don't know if they didn't fell out. Because I don't see her, like, when she went on to Dubai with all of her friends, Fatum did not go. So I was like, oh, because it was a friend trip. It was Carmen's birthday. I don't see no pictures of her and Candy lately.
Now I agree. I don't remember seeing her in those pictures.
Yeah, so I'm like, is it an issue? Whatever, that last live that Todd did made me feel a little some way. I said, oh, because Todd was like, yeah, we're here. She said, and I'm here. Fatum's here, because she was on there at first more than Candy was. And that's like I said, everybody was like, where's Candy? Where's Candy? Because it just looked like he was with his woman. That's what it looked like. So,
well, yeah. To be continued, huh?
Yes. So look, that was sidebar. Let's get back to Potomac.
Okay, right.
So after Gisele, Gisele finds, go to court, and they enter something. I forget where the judge is going to look at it or something.
Yeah, I think the judge said he still needed to review what was submitted.
Yeah. So we end up at Gisele's event. And so the stuff gets popped off because Miss Cookie bring her fat ass over there.
Fat and thirsty. I don't like to call nobody fat. Let me take that back.
But I'm fat, so I call her fat. So I'm not that fat, but
thirsty is what she is for me. Hungry. How about that?
She's very hungry, honey.
Yeah, she's hungry.
Yeah, hungry with that greasy ass head. I don't know. So she's the one that supposedly was feeding the bloggers all the information.
Mm-hmm.
The information
Well,
about
and
war.
let me just say this, and she was doing a terrible job at it because we didn't even get none of this information. Who the fuck was she talking to? Oh, the castmates. Like again, you was talking to Kay on the phone.
No,
Kay
no,
didn't
this is no.
even.
I'm talking about from years prior. This,
Oh, okay, right.
remember when
She's
Karen
doing
brought
a
up.
horrible job getting out
Remember
of
when
here.
Karen brought up the fact that that Juan was cheating with a woman that looked like her.
Yes. So that was her. She talking about that's where she
All
get
that
it.
kind of
It
stuff.
sounds like it. Sound cookie-ish. Sounds about right.
So that's why Robin don't like her.
Okay. Makes
Robin
sense.
don't like her, and Monique don't like her because it sounds like Miss Cookie might got a thing for Chris.
It sounds like she's a gossiper. And not that we all not like we sitting here gossiping about the show, but I'm just saying in terms of real friendships, meeting somebody in real. Like I think Monique said it best. I can't be friends with somebody who is pretending to be my friend and then talking behind my back.
Right.
I judge people that way too. Like if I can meet somebody, and here's the deal. As a matter of fact, it ain't even meeting. I might know somebody. And sometimes I take into account, like, not to say we don't have a relationship in which you might share something, a personal feeling or something. But if you are talking about somebody who is your friend, like if a friend of mine was talking to me about a friend of theirs and it was in a derogatory way, it wouldn't mean that I would say something directly to them about the way they're speaking, but I would certainly take note that this is what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like in a way, like, and that, because I feel like like I could say some things about some people, but I do think I don't say anything that hasn't been said, right? You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't disclose something I ain't even shared and said, you know what I mean, to the person. And so because that I feel like that's a character type of that's a character issue. Yeah, you talking about the people you close to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And like I say, not just, we're not talking about like a regular like vent or something. I'm saying in a nasty way. You know what I'm saying? Like she got woo woo and she ain't got this and she ain't got that. Like, I'm gonna look at you like, because like if you act different, you know what I'm saying? When the person around, I'm thinking, well, are you a good friend or not? You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's the way I'm looking. Like I said, I could look at her from the first time. It was like, yeah, I'm about to talk about her hair sticking up, and because it's just like you supposed to be what, and we are in 2025. I feel like some of the ways that you may have been used to showing up, like early 2000s, we are way beyond that. They got hair wax, all kind of stuff. Like,
girl, Miss Cookie
going up with your head the way you do, girl.
Yeah, Miss Cookie says she coming as is, honey.
Hungry and thirsty.
Yes, and you better not point your finger at me. And Stacey, girl. Stacey said, what? Huh? What?
You saw they got her right the hell up out of there too.
Girl, look, Stacey said, let me come over there to you. That's that D coming out.
And they escorted Miss Cookie right the hell on up out of there.
Cause you know what? I feel like they see the QVC lady and say, oh, we could punk her.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like, you can always tell, in my opinion, when somebody think that's light work, easy. You know what I mean? Like I say, even with Angel going after Wendy, even though, like, I know it seemed like that's already off because Wendy's the professor, but that's why I said I think she thinks it's okay because the public is not going to go against Gisele outside of her fashions. And so you think that the public will back you where Wendy is concerned, but you're not even bringing facts.
No.
You didn't pull Wendy into something that don't even involve her. And maybe her laughing and having something to chime in, maybe that is her putting herself in it. But again, what you really mad at? You mad that it was sad or that it was Wendy that laughed? And for me, she mad that it was Wendy that laughed because she doesn't think Wendy's in a position to be able to say anything about her, as she said to her sister in that lunch.
Yeah.
But you don't have it for Gisele because you got Gisele on the pedestal everybody else got on.
Yes, honey. Because first of all, Gisele's probably what, 20 years older than her? And you run up behind, how you thought she was gonna be your big sister? You would have thought she was gonna be her daughter. So you, and what was Gisele's daughter's name? Isn't it
Grace.
Grace, okay. I knew it was something biblical. Grace, Mercy, and who else? What's the name?
I think it's Adore. It's Adore, and I don't think her name is Mercy. What's her name? Ooh.
Hope, Faith. I don't know. I got cousins named Hope and Faith. No, nobody's named Angel, right?
Angel is
okay, so you do have a daughter named Angel.
Yep,
okay,
she does. Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why she
Angel and Adore.
So she thought they was gonna bond. But I said Angel and her sister look just alike and built just alike.
Oh well, sure. I agree.
They look just alike. Mm-hmm. And I didn't catch the when she made reference to wherever Angel lives and they don't. I didn't catch the reference to that. They showed the map. She goes, mm-hmm. Aren't you the only one that lives? And I didn't get it. I said, oh, it must be a Potomac thing.
Would say that again. Well, in the comments they're saying it's Hope. Is it Hope? I don't. For some reason that don't feel right. I think it's Angel in the door. I think I'm right about that. Let me just double check.
I don't remember nobody's name being Hope.
Yeah, me either. And I think Angel is the one that just crossed over for AKA.
Okay.
Right. And Grace, Angel in the door. Yeah. Yeah, I was right. Okay. But say that one more time now.
They were, when her and her sister were having lunch or whatever outside, she had mentioned, because she talked about Wendy, she talked about Gisele, and her sister made reference to Angel being the only one who lives in a certain area, and they put the map up on that scene. And I didn't catch it because I was like, then I said, fuck it, I don't feel like rewinding it again.
Yeah, you know what? I tuned her out after she tried to call herself running Wendy down. I tuned that the rest of the scene out. I really did. Because I am done with Angel.
Yes. Broken wings.
Yeah.
Broken wings and learn to fly again.
Right, get on up out of here. That's what you can take that broken wing and do. Get the hell up out of here.
Learn to fly again, girl.
Fly. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far from here. Okay. Angel got to go. I ain't with her. I was gonna give her the season and even just give her a break about just not being used to this whole thing. But no, girl, that nasty little beast I saw sitting on that episode, that's exactly what that lady was talking about. Now I don't know if you was taking money and trying to trap the boy, but I believe every word. That's all I'm gonna say, because you showed your ass.
Yes, she did.
I
was done with her in the episode when she cried, so I was ready for her to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Then you mess up the whole mood at the bachelorette party or the slut night. Be gone.
Yeah, right. You was a wet towel. Okay, yeah.
I'm tired of her. She can be gone. Going back to your house in Colorado.
Yeah, I agree.
Live that life there, because you're not happy with yourself, and it's coming out. You're making everybody else unhappy. Mm-hmm. Like Gisele said, Wendy and Ashley could have been over there in the corner kissing. I was like, why is she throwing that?
Went on to the next phase, okay? And here you is
over here bringing everybody down. Want to get mad?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't want to hear that shit. We didn't care.
Not at all.
And then go call her a big mouth. I don't know. So yeah, she overdid that. And like I say, I like Stacey. And here Jassie trying to come for not Jassie, Kay trying to come for Stacey. Somehow she wouldn't trust her husband around Stacey. Stacey said, "You ain't got a husband."
Okay, so you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got one to trust. Okay.
Get one
Agreed.
first.
Agreed.
Girl, I'm like, girl, Kay need to go too. She don't need to be there. Kay need to be there.
I agree. Kay needs to go too. Kay is reaching for the stars, and she is missing.
Yes.
Falling flat. It is like you had your one shot, and I mean they gave you. I don't even know how she ended up here with another one, but it was a mistake. I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling Kay.
Maybe because of the fight. I don't know. But
She's doing a lot.
She sure is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she's doing that, wanting to do her little rebuttal after every episode, so she could tell her side. But it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole Stacey and Chris, all that's just stupid.
Yeah.
So
I mean, to insert yourself that way with somebody. My deal was this: you don't even know Monique. No. So why is it that it's you that's even trying to get this information to her? What are you doing?
Girl, trying to get the tea out and don't even got it.
Yeah. Well, like, what are you doing, girl?
So I don't know.
Somebody get her a bucket of water. Somebody get her a bucket of water. Greg, are you available? Get this girl some water.
Yeah, get her thirsty butt off the show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all I got to say. How did we end? What did it end up? Oh, yes, she ain't got no husband. That's how it ended.
Right. So, yeah.
She don't have a husband, so I don't know.
But what are we thinking about these two episodes? I'm gonna give them about a 7 still.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed them.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think they are moving right along without the Grand Dame. I don't think you're not missing her at all, right? No. Not to say your presence won't be felt as it come back. I'm just saying they doing good without you, honey.
Yeah,
thank you, Stacey.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Holy Trio. And did you notice that Gisele and Wendy both were on Beyond the Gates?
Oh, I saw the post saying that they were going to be on there, but I did not watch the actual episode.
So what they the two dynamic doing now? Because honey, they they don't need Ashley no more either. Get her.
Oh no, Ashley could have been left. Honestly, they probably just keeping her on because they trying to get somebody else in that can mix it up. Which they found her. Stacey is here to stay. Stacey, you got to stick around.
Yes, you do. She's doing good. Now I don't know how. I mean, well, maybe her husband might just come in and out a little bit or whatever. But yeah, we could get rid of Ashley, Kay, and Tia. I mean, Angel. They all can go.
I agree with that.
The broken wing and the pride girl. Well, we ain't never seen her with a girl on girl. Right. And Kay, who she said she get people together. I don't see she can get nobody together.
Honey, whoever she trying to get together, she is making this shit up in her own mind. That you even gotta get somebody together. Like, what are you doing?
So she's delusional. Yeah. You must be delusional.
People together, honey, in your brain. Like, because you come calling people out. It's like, huh?
Girl, where we get this from? What?
Right.
Girl, because I wouldn't trust my husband around you. Bitch. She should have just said boyfriend. Oh, Greg.
My man. Because that's
my man, honey.
True. I agree with Stacey. Get one and then talk to me about where your husband can be. Are you kidding me?
So I think Gisele's confessionals are funny. And like I said, I like Stacey. And I like Stacey. And Wendy, I ain't gonna give her too much. But Wendy, why would you use that fraud money to decorate your house?
I'm saying, honey, I peeped it. I was like, okay, this is the money, huh?
So, with all of that, who do you think is the MVP so far this season? And whoever you may think is the MVP for this episode.
You know, I'm actually giving it to Stacey. I'm
Okay.
actually giving it to Stacey. And I'm giving it to her for the episode as well. The reason why is because they keep giving it to you and you keep dodging. Like, I mean, listen, yeah.
She's doing Wonder Woman.
Ain't shit landing. It's not like
Yeah.
it's really not. Almost like the Giselle. Like I feel like and maybe that is the deal, like not being given too much or emotion or anything to what's going on. But that's what I feel like is the Giselle factor is nothing stick. They tried to talk about her not having a man, like nothing sticks. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so it's the same with Stacey. Like even amongst their own friendships, you know, Wendy say, well, I really like Stacey. Like, oh, she doesn't take anything serious. Now, while that was a dig, here's the deal. You still, no matter how serious you think she is, you still like being around the girl.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, she's coming out on top.
She is. And like I said, it makes it, you know, I like it when we can laugh too. You know, we watching the shows, we can laugh about stuff. And with Stacey comebacks are funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is, I guess, you know, when she first appeared last year, we didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we thought, oh gosh, she's a fish out of water. Because she didn't seem like she meshed with these women. And she still really don't. But it's funny.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And I think she's doing well.
I think she was too.
So I'm like, Stacey is like Tupac, me against the world, honey.
Okay. Okay.
Go
Sounds
ahead,
good.
Stacey. Teflon Stacey from the D, honey.
Right. Right.
I'm
You
gonna point my
better.
finger anywhere. What here? There? What? What you gonna do? She said, "Let me walk over to you." That's when she said that, girl. I about died. I said, "I'm
So
like,
look, so you can for sure know you got it, honey. Like who you think you trying to punk?
I said, Stacey, about that life."
Yeah. About that and more. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm glad we were able to catch up.
Yes, yes, yes. So
So look,
listen, we gotta do Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I know. Do you want to do that
Sunday?
Sunday? I was thinking Sunday.
Yep, let's do Sunday.
Okay, we'll do that, and we'll catch all the way up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to end the Braxtons, or you basically talked about that the other day? So
Yeah.
I ain't got to, because I don't feel like, look, I don't feel like going back and watching it because I haven't watched them.
Okay, okay.
I quit kind of like when we quit. That's when I quit. I was
Yeah.
like, I hadn't had a strip to go back and watch it.
What you say? I ain't got the courage, honey. So no, we good. So Sunday we'll do Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then we'll come back Monday with the new.
Did you want to finish our Bell Collective?
Yes, we do need to finish our Bell Collective.
So
do we want to do that tomorrow?
We can do it tomorrow sometime. That's fine.
Okay, let's try tomorrow at 8.
Tomorrow at 8?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be fine. So
wait a minute. That'll be when Love and Marriage on though.
But we okay, are you still doing your lives or just as Monday through Friday?
Well, Monday through Friday, because tomorrow I got to get back to my meeting and I won't be available at 1. Because we still could on the weekend whenever I'm able to, right? Like, so if you want to do Sunday at 1, that's fine.
Okay, I haven't had I don't got anything planned on Sunday, but tomorrow.
Maybe let's do both on Sunday then. Maybe we'll
that's fine.
That's fine. And we can maybe set up 2 different ones where we can have some, you know what I mean, a separate heading for Bell Collective and then a separate one for our Love and Marriage. Unless you want them both in together. It doesn't matter to me.
I can make it where how we used to do it and set it up where Bell Collector's on this side, and you can do one and I can do one if you want to.
Okay.
We can host one or whatever. So whichever one you want to host, we'll talk about it after the fact, outside of here. But
I feel
yeah,
like Yale Collective can be really quick too.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
get done, get her done.
And
Get it
I
over with.
definitely did one like episode for the reunion. It was real
Yeah.
sweet and short.
So okay, so we'll do that. We can have it all at one time. We don't have to do separate lives for it.
Okay.
One,
Okay.
it's all on, and it's all
That's the truth.
what's his name?
Yeah,
Chris.
that's the truth.
So,
That's the truth.
so we in Kingdom Reign come Sunday.
Okay, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, we doing it then. Okay then. Well, it's been nice. It's been fun.
Yes, yes,
Give me some greens, girl.
yeah, I know. Me too. I'm finna get some more dressing and greens.
Yes, girl. I'm about to go down here and tear up some stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Thank y'all so much for joining us. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and share this out with your friends. If you're watching a replay, jump down in the comments and let us know what you are thinking about this season of Real Housewives of Potomac. Also, let us know which housewife is coming through as the star of the show this season. We said Stacey. Let us know who you thinking and who should not come back. We are saying Angel, okay? So let us know
Angel.
who you think should not come back. And I might start a poll. I might put a poll up over here.
Yes, honey. That take them broken wings and go.
Honey, you got to go. Got to go.
Hallelujah.
Thank y'all so much for joining us. We will be back Sunday. We doing Sunday at 1?
Yeah, we can do it at 1.
Okay, Sunday at 1 p.m. We will be back.
All righty. See you guys later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Let's set the little outro. There we